Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. In this video, we're going to briefly discuss work authorization, I should say pre-authorization, and Thai business visas. There's a document known as WP3 in bureaucratic colloquialism. It's a bureaucratic colloquialism basically describing a certain form that pre-authorizes foreign nationals to undertake certain kinds of employment activity in the kingdom. In certain consulates, I've noted that most notably in Europe, there are certain consulates that simply will not issue even a 90-day business visa without first providing a Form WP3 work pre-authorization. These documents are somewhat difficult to get, especially if the company in question is being set up by the individual seeking the business visa. It creates something of a catch-22 situation because the investor wishing to invest in Thailand and create a business here in Thailand has to go ahead and practically have the business up and running prior to a WP3 form being issuable, prior to it even being possible to issue the WP3. So there's a certain chicken or egg situation going on associated with WP3 issuance. Once WP3 is, however, issued, a Thai business visa will be issued at sort of in connection with that specific type of business activity. That individual can then travel to the kingdom and pretty quickly can go ahead and get their actual work permit booklet, WP1, the actual little work permit book. And that book is basically usually issued for 1 year, although in some circumstances they even issue it for as little as 90 days or 6 months, depending on the circumstances. And once your work permit is issued, then you go ahead and seek either a business visa extension, or depending on the circumstances of the given individual and the given company, it may be better to go ahead and apply for a multiple entry business visa from a consulate abroad. But you're not going to be able to get a multi-entry or a business visa extension without first getting WP1, the actual work permit, and it's not going to be possible to go ahead and get the work permit until you go ahead and get a business visa, and in certain cases it's not going to be possible to get that initial 90-day business visa without first being pre-authorized to work in the kingdom. So again, this becomes sort of a root document associated with living and working in Thailand, at least at the outset of one's endeavors here. So WP3 is something of a difficult, it can be a rather difficult document to obtain because there are certain documentary requirements that make it something of a challenge. But once the WP3 is issued, it puts one on the road toward, again, business visa issuance, later work permit issuance, and then finally either a long-term 1-year multi-entry business visa or a business visa extension here in the kingdom.